As digital transformation continues to take place on a global scale, everyday life is hinged on the integration of technological resources to enhance our communication capabilities. These resources that surround our daily lives are the Information and Communication Technologies, ICT. Consistent with Sustainable Development Goal 9, which proposes an investment in ICT access and quality education, Guyana has seen a rigorous rollout of legislation and policies to develop a digital economy. Government's manifesto sets out the goal to have ICT reach every Guyanese in every community and sector. To realize this vision, there must be improved access to the internet, increased ICT literacy, e-government, and partnerships with the private sector. The past 3 years have recorded an aggressive implementation of ICT as a catalyst for development in all sectors. The advancement of ICT in Guyana began with the liberalization of the telecommunications sector in the late 2020, a mere 2 months after the PPPC government assumed office. The liberalization created innovation, growth, and advanced service to Guyanese. The business community has since blossomed as ICT-enabled businesses were welcome to operate locally. A glut of internet service providers, data centers, call centers, and business process outsourcing (BPO) operations have opened their doors in Guyana.
In today's technologically driven world, ensuring equitable access to ICT for all is essential. We have seen the consequences of a lack of access to these services during the COVID-19 pandemic. For many, ICTs became a primary communication channel.
A more recent example of this is the expansion of eNet, the country's newest mobile telecom provider. The company launched its 4G, 5G mobile service on the platform of its voice over LTE network. The country has also seen the implementation of ICT solutions across the public and private sectors. These include the Electronic Funds Transfer (EFT) system, which has improved the efficiency of the internal payment management system, the establishment of NIS online contribution check-in system to improve accuracy, and the GTT mobile money payment system. In December, the sum of $1.3 billion was approved in the National Assembly to cover additional costs incurred by the power companies in Regions 1, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Of this $1.3 billion, $927.5 million was allocated to the Linden Electricity Company, Inc., $110.7 million for Lethem Region 9, $106 million from Abaruma Region 1, and Kwakwani Region 10, $103.2 million. The electricity company in Port Kaituma Region 1 was also allocated an additional $76.8 million, while $49 million was set aside for Madja Region 8 and $20 million for Matthews Ridge Region 1. Over 60,000 residents in 161 hinterland communities are benefiting from internet service with the deployment of very small aperture terminal VSAT equipment. Further, 93 hinterland communities have benefited from grants to prepare spaces to host ICT hubs, with another 107 communities slated to benefit by the third quarter of 2023. Works have also commenced on the expansion of the fiber cable network by 115 kilometers, expected to be completed this year. The ICT Access and E-Services for Hinterland Poor and Remote Communities project continues to live up to its mandate of providing ICT access and electronic services to these communities throughout the country. ICT hubs are being erected in every region, complete with photovoltaic equipment. Additionally, the project sees the training of local residents to manage these hubs. To date, 32 ICT hubs have been operationalized, and training for ICT hub managers is set to commence in June. They will be trained in areas of computer literacy, report writing, internet and email, PV basics, and effective communication. The Office of the Prime Minister's Industry and Innovations Unit remains dedicated to promoting ICT literacy and innovation with the implementation of a host of training programs. These include the Guyanese Girl Code, hackathons, Code Sprint, and ICT Summer Camp. A number of Guyanese have been certified to work in the media after graduating from OPM's Media and Communications Academy. Many more have graduated from the annual ICT Summer Camp.
It was like a very good experience. I had already knew some of the basics, but since I attended the camp, it made me expand my knowledge.
90% of the jobs right now require you to know something about IT or using a computer, so I'm sure it will help me in the future.
Almost 100 girls from regions 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 10 were the beneficiaries of the Guyanese Girls Code program. The program is aimed at creating and solidifying ICT skills in girls. In February of 2023, the Ministry of Education launched its first literacy and robotics program to improve literacy levels among learners. The robotics component of the program engages students in group activities to assemble robots, with the aim of promoting ICT literacy. The program has been launched at Enterprise, Dan Amstel, K-Wall, La Retraite, and the Blankenberg primary schools. The 150K Coders initiative was launched for 150,000 Guyanese to be trained as online coders. It is a partnership between the government of Guyana and United Arab Emirates. The Industry and Innovations Unit launched its ICT Roadshow under the theme Today's Youth, Tomorrow's Digital Innovators. The initiative is aimed at raising awareness about the importance of ICT.
ICT Roadshow is an important aspect of ensuring that we achieve the strategic aim of bridging the digital divide. We can invest in all the hardware, like building the ICT hubs and installing the computers at the hubs and having the connectivity. But unless the people have the know-how, how to utilize the technology that becomes available to them, it means that the whole task, the whole project will be incomplete.
Moreover, with the expansion of Guyana's ICT sector, online education remains on the rise. Some 1,450 students graduated from the Scottish Credit and Qualifications Framework Level 6. This was offered under the Get Ready for Opportunity to Work Grow program through the Guyana Online Academy of Learning, GOL.
I feel established. I feel very proud, and I would like to encourage all the peers to take up the mantle. It's not too late, and even the sky is not the limit.
I'm excited, anxious, and everything all in one, but I'm happy. I'm happy that I got through with everything successfully.
Your life today is not just about this moment. It is not just about celebrating the sacrifices that allowed this moment. Your life today is indeed to enjoy this moment because you have worked hard for it. But more importantly, it is about understanding what this moment means for your future.
A total of 2,486 persons were trained in 2022 in ICT. ICT is also being deployed to improve the efficiency of the court system, as well as equipping prisoners with the tools needed to re-enter society. The Mazaruni prison has launched its information technology program, which saw 50 inmates benefiting from access to online training programs. On the legislative front, government will soon present to the National Assembly the Data Protection Bill. It aims to protect the privacy of individuals and regulate the collection, keeping, processing, use, and dissemination of personal data. Further, government signed a US $34.5 million agreement with Veridos Identity Solutions for the development of a single electronic identification system for Guyana. The agreement will see the establishment of electronic ID cards.
Given the Government of Guyana's commitment to promote e-governance in order to improve the productivity of businesses and delivery of government services through the introduction of e-health, e-education, e-security, e-agriculture, electronic permit and license processing, etc. There is an immediate need to implement a robust national identity management system, one that focuses on the integration of identification services across government agencies.
Government remains persistent in its endeavor to develop domestic programs and projects that will have an impact on its national transformation.